tripping now, not the laundry, no. No chance that I'm leaving here without you.
Hamlet is what we call in our social circles.
Except you don't believe that.
No, I don't. It's actually Elaena who believes that.
Exactly. So what do you believe about Hamlet?
Hamlet, I think, in my opinion, was a fool. If I was going to use the words that T.S. Eliot used, I would say that the play was most certainly an artistic failure. Now, the thing with T.S. Eliot was that he came up with this concept that he called the objective correlative, and basically it means that Hamlet himself did not have a life or personality of his own that you would expect in a character in a book of literature or in a play of literature. And whatever that Hamlet uttered can basically be comprehended in such a way that it literally means everything.
So now that Hamza is done with this Wikipedia combination analysis that couldn't even explain it in entirety, I would like to correlate Hamlet to the Freudian analysis, which is the only worthy analysis for that play, because Hamlet loved his mother in a way that can only be classified as haram.
Before we dive into this, I believe that since Elaena knows more about Hamlet than I do, she's going to give us a summary.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But okay. Hamlet starts off with, this guy dying, and then, he comes off to his son and he's like, well, I'm dead, but your uncle killed me and he's married my wife, so what the hell, Hamlet? Go kill him. So Hamlet gets really annoyed because Gertrude, his mother, is just, casually partying with Claudius, the uncle. So Hamlet organizes a play to show Claudius and his mother, of the killing anything happened to his dad. But what ended up happening was that Claudius got really guilty, and Hamlet starts talking to his mother about really weird stuff, by the way, just really weird stuff. And somebody creeps up behind the curtains, and Hamlet just stabs them, thinking it's Claudius, but it turns out to be his girlfriend's dad. Or I think it is. Yeah, so his girlfriend goes nuts, with grief and kills herself because Hamlet says you belong to a nunnery when she tried to talk about anything courtshipy.
Actually,
then he also had feelings for his mother.
Actually,
Shut up, Hamza.
okay.
So then anyway, what happened in the end was that, the girl's brother challenged Hamlet to a duel because he was mad that, you killed off my dad and my sister, what's wrong with you? So then, Claudius was just going to fight to the death with a poisoned sword aimed to kill Hamlet. But then, Hamlet had poisoned Claudius's goblet, so Claudius takes a sip, his mother takes a sip because she's lovesick for Claudius, and then they all die.
Yeah, so basically that's the play, everybody dies. Now that we're done with that garbage, let's just dive into the sarcastic side of Hamlet, which is the more interesting one. So there's a part in it where Ophelia, who is the girlfriend of Hamlet, her dad, whose name is Polonius, says that, Hamlet, you should really stop saying rude stuff about my daughter, and Hamlet only replies, words, words, words. And then to Gertrude, who is his mother, as Elaena explained, he says, assume a virtue if you have it not. Now all of these things reflect how sarcastic and how much of a modern day teenager Hamlet really is. So he's a pretty salty dude. And now when he's confronted by Ophelia, who's his girlfriend, like I said, about his lack of love for Ophelia, he responds, which Elaena said incorrectly, get thee to a nunnery, meaning go to a nunnery and become a nun because basically you frolic around a lot with men.
Get thee to a garbage can.
You go to a garbage can. Now, that guy is basically me, minus his nastiness and his lack of personality, as T.S. Eliot said. Except I'm too kind of a person to say, bad stuff out loud. For example, telling Elaena to go to a nunnery. So, generally now I believe that the basic debate now stands is simply this. Is Hamlet in love with his mummy? To be or not to be in love, but with who? That is the question.
See you guys soon. I'm Elaena, he's Hamza, I'm more important.
Like and comment and subscribe.
Yeah,
and
well, that's
I'll make sure she doesn't come in the next video so I'll look better.
Excuse me?